But in 1982, there was a significant shift of policy inside the White House.
My very reason for being here this afternoon is not to announce another short-term government offensive, but to call instead for a national crusade against drugs, a sustained, relentless effort to rid America of this scourge by mobilizing every segment of our society against drug abuse.
The DEA made cocaine a higher priority and began monitoring ether factories. And that's how it learned that a Colombian working for Escobar and the cartel wanted to buy a huge amount of ether and was willing to pay cash.
Ether at the time was extremely important to the manufacturing of cocaine simply because it's one of the basic ingredients for the traditional method and formula for processing coca paste to coca hydrochloride.
The Colombian buyer was in the market for 1,300 barrels of ether. He was told to try Elk Grove Industrial Park near Chicago's O'Hare Airport. From a nondescript building here, Mel Shabillian and his partner Harry Fullett were in the business of selling ether. But Harry and Mel were not all they seemed. They were, in fact, DEA agents running a sophisticated sting operation.
We purported ourselves to be brokers for ether and told him that we would be willing to assist him in spending his $400,000 cash that he had with him.
Came to our store and paid us $15,000 as a down payment to begin the 1,355-gallon drum order.
Before the first 76 barrels of ether left for Colombia, DEA technicians cut two open and concealed battery-powered transponders inside. Escobar had no idea that when the ether left the plant, it could be traced all the way to Colombia. Signals from the transponders were being picked up by a spy satellite and relayed down to a monitoring station in El Paso.
Well, initially they left Tuscola and went down through Louisiana, through the port of New Orleans. It went on a barge through the free zone in Panama. From Panama, went to Barranquilla, and then from Barranquilla, it actually ended up on a ranch of one of the cartel members in Colombia.
The ether drums didn't stay there, but moved again to one of the most remote parts of Colombia. The signal from the transponder indicated a spot near the Yari River, deep in the densest part of the jungle. For it was here that Pablo Escobar and his partners had built a huge laboratory to process cocaine. Tipped off by the DEA, the anti-narcotics unit of the Colombian National Police set off to raid the location.